this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. If you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards for the touchdown.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. On the run to the right. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. Nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3 and out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
Out to his right. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw on the run is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Second and 11.
Kevin Pirates, Kevin Pirates.
At the 22-yard line.
Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Hill look to throw. He's got Diggs. Get about 6 before he's taken down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's a close game early on. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
They went back to play.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. The RPO. That one is complete. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds. No gain. And it sets up 4th down.
Like that. Last time I checked, it was like 1.8.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over.
Get this Randy Moss card. Get that Randy Moss card. Yeah, how much the cornerback? Like 300, probably 400.
On down.
Turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
How much you got?
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he will go all the way.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long
cornerback version,
touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively.
People have that
Because if
card.
there's one
Oh,
thing in
play
the
against that
NFL, you
card.
cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Here comes a return from the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
On play action here. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That's caught. bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 68 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to the sack.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Back. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Count, Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. Now this offense could use the first of...
I had 4 on the show yesterday. How long y'all was on the vet? How long y'all playing? Wait, he played. Gabe played, matter. Oh. You see how much this Randy Carr going for? $400K.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Drawing up the design keeper. And they're not going to get an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Drawn up for him. And he's not going to get there, Brock. Great performance up front by the defense. That forces 4th down. They will go for it, Williams. Connecting on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th. Markers are reset. Here we go. At the 44. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
First and 10 from the 32. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Off the play action, May. His first throw is an interception. And the Titans turn the interception into a throw starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. That was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. Get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, here's Williams.
My fullback.
Just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I don't know this nigga.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Number 21. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tennessee.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at first down here. Here's Williams again. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Williams hitting that ball's out. The Cowboys scoop it up. And they're going to take possession of the football. They're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. On the gun, it's Robinson. That's good room at the 35. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
On the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Titans sending out some nickel coverage here, third down.
Yo.
Barbershop, it's even worse. Chicago's defense this
Throw,
week.
third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Trying to throw for it with May. Has him on the quick hitter. He won't make the marker. If May rally to him in time, that's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
To the house for Tennessee, touchdown! The Titans get some late points and the lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Right, ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
A 6-yard pickup.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. He put everything he's got behind it. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Running it after the penalty. He has this down to the 34. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. First down now, ball at the 33. Williams to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position.
Again,
Because
you
not
won't
only
quit.
do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Williams with 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It connects on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Williams on first down. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10 now. Williams.
Hey, Malik, how you pick a playbook? Like, how you get to pick your own playbook if you want without having to buy an option?
He roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Third down. Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Titans call their third and final timeout. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Williams.
Shit, what, dude? What you gonna say about him? Yeah.
In this league, takeaways are a big deal. If you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. He beams one deep right side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes.
Don't wonder if you're gonna let me pick my playbook
So
I
that's the
want,
halfway
but
point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked
I guess I did the wrong one.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer.
Alternate offensive
for the second
playbook.
half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Starting that half with Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 brings up
Here's made in the air. Complete. It's for John Robinson. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock,
Commanders.
not
I
enough
got
to
the Eagles
avoid
right now,
down.
but I want to see what the Commanders talking about.
Doesn't move the chains. I love it.
I like the Eagles. The Eagles got a lot of stuff that I like in that too, but it doesn't have the it does have QB runs, but it doesn't have the QB powered from the trips formation Commanders does, and I think it also has another QB power in a different formation. So if I can get 2 QB powers, perfect. Perfect. You don't know which one I'm gonna run it out of. That's perfect, nigga.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
It might be in the store. I might be like, I go in the store. I'm gonna keep on this
Second from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams.
Damn, that's a bad
No,
ball.
they get him yet again. Picked by T.J.
I'm gonna put that in. Let me play that.
And the Cowboys will be set up great. After a terrific return, down inside the 15.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
1st and 10, around
Oh
Robinson.
yeah, it is the
They
base.
blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Made a throw it. He brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 2.
May now, 3rd and 2.
So I got me a couple playbooks now. I get bored, I can just switch it.
When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red
And
zone.
I already set my audibles and all that for my
coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man.
for my Eagles playbooks. All my audibles.
He'll throw it.
Oh, that's a
He
pick.
drops it. The 9 pick slips through there.
You know what it
hands.
be by though?
Stop
If they let you audible like
Turnover on down.
on defense. Like audible formation on defense to 3-4, that'd be fire.
After being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And this is going to be hard
Yeah,
to before
sure
he can reach
that.
the 30. They get 23 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a
That,
quarterback that could do
I
what
was
he
in a
just
practice
did.
facility trying to learn how to see rules, and like consistently, like as in like running down the field, speed boosting. For what I've learned, you gotta flex for the R2 button. Use your left stick, and then hit the R2 button again. But it's like you gotta do it. You gotta keep creating that same angle that you created at the line of scrimmage. That's some shit. It's, bro, that shit's stupid. But something like that. And it's like once you speed boost one way, it's like you gotta go the other way. I don't know. It's gonna take you a minute to get it again. From what I figured out when I was doing it. That's how I was just doing it.
Kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
But low key over,
Throwing again on second, Williams.
I might switch up on Fournette. 14, whatever his name is. Forte, yeah, I might switch him up and put him at the wide receiver because I like how what's it called, move better than him because he's 5'9", so he moves a little more shiftier. But I gotta see who route runner is the best.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass, Bryant. Good job rallying to the football.
Oh my
They get it
God.
down right at the marker.
Medium route
Down.
runner is 84.
You know,
Man.
I like the completion.
That's
You
trash.
never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Short route runner is a 92.
Looking to throw.
Nah, I'll just keep him there running back. Hey,
Comes
man,
up empty and off
yeah,
the field
running
they
back.
go.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field at the very next series.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. May now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here's the stop after he drives this
Oh
down to the 13.
yeah, they got the heavy. So the Commanders got the heavy offensive set. And I can pass out of heavy too. Oh.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. Cowboys feeling lucky with a 7-point.
But this heavy set gonna be definitely good with more tight, with better tight ends, I guess.
Somebody keep watching my stream and leaving. Not doing that shit yesterday.
This is
Somebody
the
keep coming to
Madden
my stream and leaving.
Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As
I
the
have
official
4 in there.
salute to service partner
But somebody
of
keep
Madden
watching
in
me,
the
keep coming
NFL.
back and leaving, coming back and leaving.
USA, proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
On the quick, right? Stroud gonna throw right away. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. That's caught by Hill. So that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here we go. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Over the middle, taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll let this go.
That's a
Towards
great
the
play.
end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost swung out wide to Walker. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Falcons. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
He'll step up and run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Titans. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Stroud to throw here on the first down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Kelsey opens his account, his first catch, and a first down to boot.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it. Bucky. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Right back to Kelsey again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Atlanta. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Oh, hey.
Stroud to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is going on?
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Nike Texas.
Now, Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his 1st catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Filthy. What is up?
Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a great example of when a great play call meets great execution. His blockers created a nice run lane, and all he had to do was get there and hit it. And that is a massive gain on the ground.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the count. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. A play fake. Now Williams. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. He takes off. They'll take this forward for about 5. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams.
What's up? I do not try to throw that.
Huge mistake. It is intercepted. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9.
The way he caught by the kicker,
and they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. It's made right side. It's Johnson. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
At the Falcons' 35-yard
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Williams.
Don't mind me.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Cam Johnson. Touchdown, Tennessee.
These are the plays that when you look back, like they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And he's going to take this all the way back. 87 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Titans will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Appreciate it.
On 2nd down, Stroud. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st down, Atlanta.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud.
Oh, wow.
Right side is Kelsey. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Already.
Back to throw. Stroud. This one complete to Hill. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. This one on target for Johnson.
All right, so anytime you're faced as a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. From the shotgun. That's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down and 3. Williams.
Oh my God, Cody.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How I even just throw
There's a little
that
bit too
ball
much
right
juice
there.
on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable incomplete on that third down try. That brings up 4th and short.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run right. Here's one. And the Falcons are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
19 Texans.
Here's Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown Atlanta. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Butker's extra point is good. And the Falcons go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go. The long go. Run it up.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter four-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's fourth down, so this is a very big call. First and 10. They're trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he's in! David Montgomery. Touchdown Titans. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed, and you come through here late and give your team a chance. You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Stroud to throw here on first down.
Oh, what the?
Another catch. There was the favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
At the 8-yard line.
Now, first and goal. Here we go. They'll drop to throw. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. They're called in at the 2. He'll take it on in. Chad Johnson. Touchdown Falcons. The extra point by Buckner is good. And the Falcons will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. They'll return this from the 11. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll be set up now. the 40 with that one.
Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But the one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pay.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. On first down, it's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Here we go.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's